Hello, this is Enish Lord, and we'll be playing Star Trek Online Episode 2, where we start on the first mission. Oh joy. But first, we have to load into Sol System, which is probably going to take forever because there's like a bajillion people in it. Here we are, Sol. A bunch of people. Welcome to Sol.
Excellent work. Obviously, the exceptional I will return to my duties
Go
now.
away.
Remember all that you've learned, and you will be ready for great things.
Now you can warp over.
Good luck, Ensign.
You can dock, and it'll dock you automatically, or you can go up to that little door and it will bring you in if you feel like it. If you're doing some sort of thing, if doing like a machinima or something, I guess. Should probably be really difficult to do. Except you can probably disable all your little things. But here we go, loading. You're gonna do a lot of loading in this game. I'm gonna do a lot of warping from point A to point B until you get to like level, what was it, 45-ish, 45-ish, because at that point you get accepted in something called Omega Force or Mako or Elite Force, whatever it is, at Deep Space Nine, and you can buy. And it didn't actually let you go faster than Warp 10, which is a big relief because it takes freaking forever to get anywhere on Warp 10 engines. Which is the one thing I really hate about making a new character. Welcome! And here's the idiot go this way light. And they even pan the camera for you, so you still know where you're gonna go. And it goes through the doors to Admiral Quinn, who's actually sitting in his desk for once. Last weekend, he was glitching all over the place. I'm gonna give you the tour. Okay. Going left. We have Club 47, which is kind of pointless, except for that guy. Who gives it one mission, on occasion, that you can earn a lot of energy credits on. Go over here. And over here, we have people who will sell stuff. People sell you weapons. And a tailor, which is how you can change costume. Like customize your clothing. So, we have a bunch of... Okay. What just... Oop, no. William Archer and Oh, William Archer! I guess William noticed that, I made a new character. Yeah, he's the he's the guy in charge of the fleet for my other characters. Oops. Basically a fleet is like a, dang, I'm looking for the word. A guild from any other game, like WoW, World of Warcraft or something. And William Archer, my friend who I actually found the fleet with, was one of the founding members of Phantom Leap Squad, which is my fleet. How to get back to this? Modify clothing. I wonder if this is going to actually cost me energy credits, so it's going to be free. But, basically, You customize the same way as you make a character, which I'm going to be customizing this character because I don't want the generic starting character you always seem to get. So, I'll be back in a second.
Okay, now that that's done, you can get on with the tour. So over here we have the exchange, where you can sell stuff player to player. Over here we have the bank, where you can access basically your bank. It's another part of the inventory. You have your bank here, which you put stuff in. Then you have the fleet bank, which I'm not really sure I should mess too much with, because until William gets me fixed up, gets me. And we have mail here, which, yeah, basically, you can send mail from, like, you can send initial mail from this button, but if you want to send items, you have to be at a mail council, or council, whichever. I know one of my friends is probably gonna end up watching this. David is gonna be commenting on if I say it wrong. Over here, this is kind of useless. These people all salute you. Later, it's kind of creepy. Over here, we have people in charge of the fleet. We have people who help you with various things. We have sick bay, which you use to heal your officers and yourself if you take various injuries on harder modes of play. Over here, oh, before I get here, down here we have various stuff in the middle. Over here we have your repair ship, which will repair ship injuries, which incur on higher mode of difficulty. First you have normal, then you have advanced, then elite, I think it is. Over here, you talk to this guy, select your ship. You buy ships over there. You can buy ship equipment over there. And you can customize your ship here. Which I'm going to show because it's kind of different. So, it has advanced. And, oh, Miranda car, which, yeah, you can change the way they look. Spin it around. Now, you can change it into here, but it might cost, yeah, it costs money, energy credits to do. You can change. So basically, you can customize your ship. Start. And you can pick which kind of windows you want. You can pick what material. You can have it shiny, you can have it weird matte, you can have it that color, or you can have it darker. For the darker color, I think it looks awesome. You can select colors of the detailing, which basically you can pick what, like a pattern you want on your ship. That looks awesome. And you can customize their saucer themselves. That looks cool. Struts. Strut. Okay, that. And the pylons. Now, yes. And you can customize it, and you can also put your fleet logo on. We have one awesome looking ship. And then you purchase. And then it's all nice customized looking. And then you have pretty much everything in Earth Space Dock. Except for the Admiral's office, which is over here, which is totally obsolete. Here's the fountain, which is just there. And we have this random door with these security officers who really don't do anything. And you have Admiral Quinn. 2 ends. I'll be right back. I need to talk to William for a second. Okay, I'm back. And we're going to start recording again. So, basically, here's Admiral Quinn. He basically gives you your first season missions for the first half of the first season, I believe. Welcome to Earth Space Dock. Hello and welcome to Earth Space Dock, Lieutenant Hawk. I'm Admiral Quinn. I'm in charge here. I was impressed by your performance against the Borg, Lieutenant. You handled yourself well in a difficult spot, and right now you're the kind of officer we need. Because pretty much any officer will be accepted nowadays because this is an MMO. I asked Starfleet to assign you to my command, and what's more, I requested that you be named the permanent captain of the USS Zaku Warrior. You could use some new equipment for your ship, Lieutenant. Blah blah blah, councils.
Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Wow, we get rewards. I want phasers. And basically we get cancels. Or cancels. Basically, they equip just like hits. They go into these slots of a specific kind. Phasers only go into tactical, go to tactical, science to science, engineering to engineering, and we also get devices, which basically little things. Like you have batteries to temporarily increase the power on something. So right quick, I'm going to get some quick upgrades quickly. If you can say quick so many times. Because now that William's running me, I can get some stuff in the fleet bank. Run faster! Run faster! It's in the fleet bank. Looks like a normal bank. Fleet stuff. Unfortunately, everything is like way overranked. So I'll just quickly just take 50,000 credits to start off my character. Which I will probably put back on one of my other characters. So basically this is how your stuff works. You can search. For kits. They're colored by their quality. Or their colority. Basic explosives. Basic bomb. Function. Basically, you have crappy kits when you first start out. Then you get better as you go along. Just buy the basic explosives for now. And basically works the same for everything else. So when I'm done, I'll be back.
And once you're done buying, everything equips like normal with your... everything equips like normal. Put your shields there. You put your weapons into your weapon slot. You put your armor into your armor slot. And it will do this, but if you come here and hit this I, it will not show the visuals. Same with the kit. And you can do the same thing with your officers. Make sure to equip them as well, because if you don't, they will die. They actually won't die, they'll just fall unconscious and then you have to revive them. And they got better stuff in my ship. And all this. And then you can sell stuff. Like normal. This is probably going to be a rather long episode because I'm doing all this. And I'm going to do the mission. Imperial mission. You can requisition stuff. Basically buy it. And you can sell your stuff here. And the reason why all the standard issue stuff is like really low cost is because you get it standard and they don't want people exploring it for money. But you need not worry, there are plenty of other exploits you can use for money. Speaking of exploits, if I can get it. Poop. Apparently I can't get it yet, but later there will be investigative officer reports which you can exploit to get. There's a way to exploit to get dilithium and experience kind of quickly, which I will show you once I can get it. So we beam up. And we load through the screen. And eventually we'll get done with loading. And it'll be here. With my ship. Yay! And this is Blade, which are basically like achievements or trophies or whatever you want to call them in any other game. And we're warp out. Get used to seeing that effect as well. You'll be seeing it 20 bajillion times as well. Throughout the course of you playing this game. Now we load sector space. If only those were just beam directly to sector space, that would be nice. The only place you can do that really is Starfleet Academy or Klingon Academy. But nowhere else. You have to go through all that crap just to get to sector space with the 20 bajillion loading screens.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Okay, that was Leonard Nimoy giving us a narration. This is sector space. It's not just one whole map. Here's the galaxy, and it's divided up into sectors, probably for loading reasons. And wait, I think I forgot the hail. Anyways, hail, blah blah blah. Yeah. And typically I jump the gun on this. So I have to go back down there and talk to that one guy in the shipyard. Joy, for dragging this mission out longer. And joy for me dragging this video out longer. I'll be back when I get to that guy.
Okay, we're back here. Now, theoretically, you're supposed to come directly from there over to here to Malcolm Snizzle, who seems to only exist for this mission. Ratings, blah blah blah. More questions. And now, we'll free the beam up, I guess. So, I'll pause it here because I don't think I want to watch load through stuff again. So,
anyways, now we're back. And since I started playing this game, they added this little glowy thing to every single mission to point it out, which unfortunately makes it hard to select. We're going to the SS Azura system, which basically only exists for this one mission. So, we're going to warp there very slowly, because we can only do warp 7 currently. And I should mention this button is transwarp, which basically is instant movement to a certain space. Sol system, which is Earth. Interruptions. And Fleet Starbase, which you can only access if you're going to a fleet. And now
we'll continue with the mission. 20 ships in range. This is Dana Bot of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation. Blah blah blah. We have problems. Stop. Stopping. Wait, there's a way to disable that, but sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. So we warp up to the SS Azura system. We have to rescue the SS Azura, or Azura, whatever you call it. I'm gonna call it the Azura. If my pronunciation is right, please feel free to whine about it in the comments. But it's not going to change anything. Wait, what? Cutscenes. Apparently, at some point, they remastered this mission, so it looks all nice instead of what it used to be. But they remastered it before I started playing, so this is the only way I've known it. these stupid cutscenes. I want to play the damn game. I don't want to watch cutscenes. If I wanted to watch cutscenes, I would play a different game. Like, I don't know, now here's Space Combat! Basically you go around, we have to break through people's shields, which are represented by this little curve around them, and their health is represented by that. This is your health. So currently I'm flying around trying to slow these people up. And at this point, and I might not talk a lot during this, because it takes a bit of concentration to do this. And managing your speed is kind of important because the lower speed you are, the tighter you can turn. Except when you're not moving at all, then a bit see the point where you're not moving at all. And status buffs and debuffs, which are basically good and bad things respectively, are displayed here in your face. You should probably get into more details of buffs or debuffs because some people probably play RPGs, so maybe watch this. A buff is basically a bonus to you. Or not to you, but to any character. Like a buff, like for example, improved cooldown time, weapons damage, etc. is known as a buff. A debuff is something that's kind of bad, like a bad status change. Like for example, being an attractor beam slows your movement down, so that's a debuff. Or being set on fire, etc. Basically, what you do is learn to blow people up. Launching torpedoes, firing your phasers at them. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the enemies semi-scale to difficulty, like for example, by rank. Because there are like ranks like lieutenant, lieutenant commander, commander, captain, and various admirals. The difficulty will rank to your, will go up by your, of the enemies will go up by your rank. So if I was playing this as an admiral, it would still be difficult. The only problem is this makes it kind of difficult if you're having a mixed level team. But you can match the lower levels, so they will spawn at the lower level. But still, you'll probably be kicking ass, because at this point, you only have like 2 energy weapons and 1 torpedo. So we get to scan this lovely ship. Then you get to go to transporter room. And because we don't have any other officers, security is going to be down with us. So you get to load, and look at this art. Even though it kind of looks nice after seeing the same like 5 pieces of art. I mean, we're not even beaming out, we're going to this, the transporter chief. Blah. I believe I mentioned we won't have to be doing this every single time you go up or down. Yeah, this is the only other time this really happens. I'm going to try to be cinematic and cinematic and ends up wasting people's time. Oh no, Orion! We have to go shoot them. Last time they played, it seems like they boosted up the graphics. Everything looked really nice. Nice glow. Open the door. Oh look, the fire. We can't walk through it, so we have to bypass this. And the lighting changes because they have some interactive lighting. Now we shoot these people. And now I teleport in the bomb. Which their things are all dead. And now I'm looting, basically loot by taking items. And this is your loot. Basically, you can sell it, or you can equip it. And a bunch of the time you're gonna get what's referred to, what in the MMO is playing what is referred to as trash loot. Basically loot you really can't do anything with. Oh, it's not useful. And you're probably gonna get introduced to, not yet, to lockboxes, which are basically reward packs you have to spend money on to unlock. And I'm not going to take it because if you want, then you can get like a bajillion of them throughout the game without even trying. Although some people buy them for I don't know why. So that's an optional mission for science career, which I've done because I have a science character. Open. This is like pretty much the treasure chest, loot chest, whatever you would call it in RPG. Also, this right here, you can. This is a scan. You scan it, and you play mini games, and you get scans which are used for things such as crafting. And some assignments, and some things later, but mostly for crafting. And I'm gonna shut down this stuff. Hey. This door doesn't seem to be that laggy. Run through corridors. Oh, and I probably should mention there's also a way to, when you holster weapons, remove the effect then displaying the model on the outside. Because they only really added that recently. And of course they made a way to get rid of it because all the old people have been playing since open beta years ago want to have this on their belt. Or even like stupidly more on your back with it glitching through your hair. Or basically you disable it. Out here, clicking off the icon, like you do for everything else you don't want to see. Oh, I was looking for something. How was I here? Need to find my... See if this will point me the right way. Yep, it did. Can't find what you're looking for. Use your tricorder, it'll point you the right way. And they changed the stupid way the way the stuff looks to alert you can interact with it, from something that you can actually see to something you really can't see. Cryptic logic is sometimes, it's the cryptic. So you have to live up to their name. Now you have to scan the warp core, blah, core breach. Talk to this person. And you can decide if you want to leave or if you don't want to leave. And then we have this cutscene, which is totally unnecessary. But now my weapons have gone invisible. Because Cryptic has that isn't being a glitch. Oh, minorly glitch. If you want to dual wield pistols, you have to get specifically dual pistols. You can't get two pistols and just dual equip them. Yeah, because we can't be nice. We have to be douches. In Star Trek Online. Half the time, half the time you can swear Cryptic is trolling you, or just being as douchey as absolutely possible. Stupid run animations. Terrible.
Warning. Meltdown imminent.
What is this, nuclear reactor? And I guess supposedly that's my dialogue, I guess.
Pointless cutscene. Pointless cutscene. Thank you, Cryptic, for putting in these pointless cutscenes.
And we have to run back to the transporter pad because it adds tension. Unlike what you normally do, you can just beam up from freaking anywhere. Except when they say you can't. Because when you can, it's also a story element! Stupid unskippable cutscenes. Which, you can kind of skip them if you're playing if you're playing on a team. But, hitting every button I can't skip it right now. Even though I don't want to watch the cutscene. We run over here and we beam out. Your typical Star Trek Online mission, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Except normally we just beam to your ship, beam back into your ship view, without this. So now I need to use the turbo lift because they want to have that more of a TV show atmosphere to it than your standard game. But every other mission's like that. Hopefully Cryptic won't get the brilliant idea to remaster all the other episodes to be like this, because then I'll probably kill them. I'll probably rage at a forum somewhere. And then nothing will get done. Probably everyone else would rage. I don't want to spend 20 bajillion hours beating up and beating down. New leg spikes. Get to fight these guys again. Are those physical reading that's just like the ground scans in space? Basically, the shield is full when it's at blue. So basically, and more damage when it's at orange. When it gets red, it's low. Then when there's little bars on there, the shield on that side is down. Basically ship combat in that shell. If you have a maneuverable ship, you can go and fly around them. If you have a less maneuverable ship, you can broadside them. Which, since I'm playing engineer, the ships are gonna end up being pretty unmaneuverable. Yeah, when you end up. shields down, then hit them with torpedoes on the areas where the fuel are down. And a little bit of that clicking here will balance your shields out. So take shield strength on the less damage areas and transfer it to more damage areas. Take some loot. Dual heavy cannons Mark 1. Who would want dual heavy cannons Mark 1? Yay! I have to go all the way back over there to transport them. Why couldn't I just transport them earlier? Seriously cryptic. Oh, jeez. Now it's gonna explode. But we have person. Because that's that awesome.
Ugh.
I get to warp out of here. Which you do by pressing this button. Which, when I first started playing the damn game, I couldn't figure out for some reason. But after 600 hours of playing this game, I know what to do.
Then again? Okay. Now we have to talk to these people who basically, they now have another ship. And we press J to bring up this menu and we hail Starfleet. And we get a bunch of new stuff.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, I leveled up. Now I got a lieutenant ability. And now I can customize another guy, which I will do off screen, because this is pretty much the end of the episode. So, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.